3, 2, 1, and
hello.
Anniversary episode.
Yes, it is.
Welcome to Rapaport'S Reality. My name is Michael Rapaport.
My name is Kebe Rapaport.
And this is Rapaport'S Reality. It is our anniversary episode.
The actual day, too. Today is our anniversary.
The actual day of our anniversary. And you're probably like, why are you spending it podcasting? Because we love podcasting.
Reality never sleeps.
Reality never sleeps. We live, breathe, eat, drink, and romance all things reality TV. If you've never listened to Rapaport'S Reality, welcome. If you've never listened to Rapaport'S Reality, where the hell have you been? But it's never too late to start. This is the podcast where Kebe and myself discuss all things reality TV, all things popular culture, and a lot of things about our very, very interesting, very, very, very intriguing relationship.
Oh, yes. Riveting. Yeah,
we're in Miami Beach.
Reality is our foreplay.
It really is our foreplay. It's our foreplay and our after. Is it afterplay?
I think so. Is there such a thing?
After sex?
Yeah.
But then afterplay.
No, afterplay.
But we love it all. We have had a great anniversary day. This is towards the end of our day. We are in Miami.
Yep.
Where the weather is good.
It's nice because it's not so hot. But I was just sitting outside and I literally got cold. It's windy.
I mean, it's not 28 like it is in New York.
Right.
And who are we to complain? We are literally in Miami Beach. We have been eating a lot.
Well, some people have.
I've been eating a lot. We had a very, 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 very nice atmospheric lunch, anniversary lunch.
That was very nice.
At a restaurant.
Very thoughtful of you to have picked that out ahead of time.
We went shopping. We had iced teas. We went for a nice walk. We're simple folk. We're not. There were a couple of gifts given, but we're basically simple folk.
Yes,
we're very, very simple folk. We like the simple things, and of course, we're going to podcast on our anniversary because we have been watching so much reality TV in between napping, eating, and other entertaining things here in Miami. But it is 8 years of us being married, 15 years of us being together.
Yep. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, babe.
What do you like about being married?
That's a good question. Well, what do I like about being married to you? Or what do I like about being married? Because the first time I was married, so young, and I truly think that there should be classes. I think the 12th grade of high school, there should be so much more classes about family, building a bank account, credit, mortgage,
real life things.
Rent,
yeah, I get it.
Relationships. Like,
right.
I really think like there should be classes on that. I think they waste a bunch of time putting seniors in high school's feet to the fire with all sorts of other shit. And I think that stuff is important too, but I feel like, especially the last 2 semesters or semester of high school, it should be like, there's so many things you could be preparing young boys and girls for life.
I think you learn all that stuff, though, a lot of times from your own parents and maybe coming from a different kind of lifestyle where your parents are married. They encourage that your synagogue or your church or your religion sort of promotes being married and having a family. If you don't have that,
but still,
it's a roundabout way to get to like a happy marriage. I read something the other day that second marriages get divorced more than first ones.
Really?
It's a higher percentage of divorce.
Well, to answer the question, what I like about being married is the structure. I like the consistency. The structure, the consistency. I like the dedication because there is a conscious a dedication that you must have to the marriage, to working on the marriage, to working on the relationship.
Yeah.
And I like the through thick and thin. I mean, listen, I have it pretty easy because you are, for the most part, pretty simple to be married to. I think that's a good answer.
That is a very good answer. You gave a really, really nice toast at lunch to me.
Yes.
And you said some
what
things.
Did I say, babe?
You said some things you've never said to me. You said,
really?
Yeah. You said, and this
ChatGPT is a motherfucker, man.
No, you said this is from the heart because I saw you gathering your thoughts. You said to me that I'm truly, truly ride or die. And I know
that's true.
And that is important because that's what I strive to be as a person, as a daughter, as a friend, is that I could cry thinking about it because I am. Like when I love you, I love you. But I would correct you. I don't think that I'm that easy to be married to you because I'm like on your ass like white on rice. Like I nag you a lot. And I realize that I do. It's not that I don't accept you for who you are. I just don't like some of the shit.
Would you like to share some of the things that
I don't like you peeing on the toilet. You still pee on the toilet seat.
I've been working on that.
Do you know, I literally, in this hotel that we're staying at, there's a living room, the bed is next door. And then I literally passed you to pee, my second pee and your probably third pee.
Last night,
I think last night or the night before. And I was like, I literally.
And when we say last night, we're not talking about sleep. We're talking about like throughout the evening. Through the last evening.
It's a sleep pee, when you're getting up to pee.
But it's sleep pee, but it's also reality. We've been watching a lot of reality TV and the NFL. Okay, go ahead.
So but anyway, so when you're sleeping with somebody, I think that your bodies kind of talk to each other. So we pee at the same time.
Yes.
And then I go in there and I just sit down on wetness. I stand up and I'm like, my ass is wet. Then and then I become pee-pee girl. I'm surprised you haven't turned to me and said like, ooh, you smell like piss, because I'm constantly sitting on a toilet that's wet. Okay. So, and I'm just wondering, you're supposed to lift the toilet up. You know that, right? And then afterwards, you're supposed to put it down.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of times you don't do that. I get it. You're tired. I said to you today, you'd burn a lot more calories if you just lift that seat up.
1-2 calories each time.
That's a simple thing.
The shit adds up.
That's something that I'm asking for immediately to change.
Is the pissing on the seat?
Oh, yeah. And everywhere we are. Like in the apartment, same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't even get away with it on the hotel on vacation. No. You got it. Okay.
No,
all right. I understand. That's a valid complaint. That's a historic, valid complaint that I would think a lot of wives say about men. It's very, very sort of CBS sitcom dad. Ray, did you piss on the toilet again?
It really is, and I hate to you're so more sophisticated and more complicated than that.
But also very simple.
Yes.
Anyway.
But I loved our lunch. I love that our anniversary lunch turned into us watching a scene from Rocky.
Yes. How did I get that out of you?
Because I started to correct you on something, or maybe
you said right.
They cleaned up the table and then you ate off the table, and I was like, that's disgusting.
I wanted to help clean it up.
No, I said you don't need to help them clean up. They're coming back.
Yes.
And then you kind of gave me that look like, here we go again. I mean, we're going on 15 years of being together. So I'm like becoming the old ball and chain, and I'm asking you to help me not become the ball and chain,
right?
But just don't eat off the table. I mean, there's some pickles on the table.
There was a couple of pieces of rice. It was risotto. It was good. It was a good risotto.
It was crumbs though, and you literally the bare table. Anyway, and I said, you really are my Rocky, and I really am your Adrian.
And I said yes. And then you said, did Rocky ever get mad at Adrian? And then I was sorting out the scene from Rocky 3. The classic scene on the beach. Miles Jordan, play a little clip of it. You don't have to play the whole scene. Play a little clip of Rocky and Adrian sorting things out. Rocky 3, this is when he was getting ready to fight Mr. T, who had obviously beaten the crap out of Apollo Creed, and Mickey died. Mickey died before the fight. He had a heart attack. He was so overwhelmed. And then Rocky was in Los Angeles, and Apollo Creed was going to train him, and he was scared.
By the way, I don't want to interrupt you, but this was our anniversary. I already got this whole story. I love that
it's a good scene.
It's a great scene.
Miles Jordan, play a little bit of the scene.
Yeah.
I don't believe in myself no more. Don't you understand? When a fighter don't believe, that's it. He's finished. It's over. That's it.
That's not it!
That is it!
Why don't you tell me the truth?
What are you putting me through, Adrian? You want to know the truth? The truth is I don't want to lose what I got. In the beginning, I didn't care about what happened to me. I go in the ring, I get busted up. I didn't care. But now there's you, there's the kid. I don't want to lose what I got.
And then after that, after this scene, which it brought us both to tears.
We both were sitting at the table with our white crisp napkins in our faces. The people, it was crowded around us. I wonder if people were like, they both, because they announced, it's your anniversary, Mr. Rapaport. And so people knew we were there for that.
We were in the champagne room.
Yes.
Champagne bar. I asked for the champagne room, and then I said, that's like a strip club. We're at the champagne bar.
Anyway, we were both hunched over, huddled over your phone, crying into our napkins over. And I think what hit me, the line that really does hit me, what was the line that really just got me?
About being scared. Well, we just played.
It was a total loyalty line. It was a loyalty line. And it hit right home when I said to you, I am your Adrian. And then you played that particular scene. And it literally was me, like with you.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm happy to be married to you. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it.
150%. Anyway, enough about our reality. 30 minutes of footage from Le Grand Dame.
My goodness.
Le Grand Dame was found guilty. And Le Grand Dame, her arrest footage from her alleged drunk. Well, it's not alleged. I don't know if she was just drunk. I don't know if it was a mix of cocktail.
That seemed like a mixture. When you're Thomas Jefferson's concubine, that's not just liquor.
30 minutes of her getting arrested, her in the jail, her talking to the police officer, and that wig. I mean, I don't know if it was taped down. Thank God that puppy didn't fall off.
It was holding on for dear life.
But Karen Huger, Le Grand Dame, that footage was looming. We knew that it was out there, and it was released on the day that she went to court. And
I always wish these things were released when they're shooting, though.
Well,
because
they've been on her ass enough.
I mean, they talked about it so much, and it's just wrong. But you know what? I said to you, they have been living with her, and they see how much she drinks. They all have insinuated they have phone calls with the drunk Karen. It's so sad to me, though, to have watched that video because she was so out of herself.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily know.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grand Dame.
The Grand Dame?
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Andy Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grand Dame.
It's similar to when Luann, the great Countess Luann de Lesseps from the Housewives of New York.
Former Countess, correct?
Former. I think she let that go.
Yes.
But I still like to call her the Countess.
Me too. She'll always be the Countess to us.
Yeah, same. But anyway, it's the same thing. It was like very long, that video also. That one was.
Yes.
And
you're in that car.
No, it's just... I just feel her pain. And this last episode, when the mermaids get out of the party, the Love Island party that she's having, the mermaids get out and, Big Ben, Ray is over there worried about that. I just feel like she is lacking inside and, of something. I don't know. It's like this grandiosity comes from a lack of everything, really.
Yes, and to see her like that, I know she probably is so embarrassed because she was talking crazy to the cop. She was
talking crazy to her castmates about, like, I will be vindicated. Like, this is not happening to me,
Unfortunately, she's not vindicated.
And now we've all seen what it really is.
And it was just minutes upon minutes upon minutes.
She had to have known that could happen.
I wonder, did she know that footage was out there? And then how does it get released? I don't know how that whole thing happens.
I don't know. It doesn't seem legal.
It doesn't seem legal. Like when somebody gets arrested, the arrest footage, it should be for witness stuff, and it should be like a court and a judge, and it should be for the case, and that's it. It shouldn't be like on Queens of Bravo or like every blog.
Yeah,
and
I know.
It just
it's nasty. I don't appreciate it.
And now they're saying, will Le Grand Dame go to jail? Will Le Grand Dame do some hard time? 18 months, I think she's looking at. Maybe I don't know if it's 2 years.
Oh, boy.
And they're also saying, will Le Grand Dame be a let go from the show?
Whoa. I never even thought. That didn't even come to my mind.
I know. I don't think so.
Why?
Because
Luann didn't get kicked off.
And neither did Shannon Bedore.
Right.
Who had her driving situation.
Right.
So we wish the best. We're glad no one was hurt. In her incident.
I mean, she was so drunk, babe. Like the fact that she wasn't hurt and she didn't hurt anyone is literally a miracle. That she was gone.
And when you get arrested after being like whacked out of your tree, if you can't sober up from the fact that you're like, oh shit, I'm in trouble, you're really fucked up. Like you're really.
What do you mean?
Like you're drunk or high or whatever you're on. Because I feel like I personally, I don't know that feeling what it's like to be drunk, where it's out of control. I really don't know that feeling. For those of you who don't know this about me, I'm not a drinker. I've never been a drinker. Kebe is also not a drinker nor a drugger. And I've only been I've never been inebriated. I've been drunk once, but I mean, even then I was cohesive. And I feel
it's terrible.
If you were in that state of drunkenness that I've experienced, which isn't much, if I did something wrong, I'd be like, oh shit. I might be just a little bit off, but I feel like the adrenaline from oh shit, I'm going to jail, I'm being arrested, I would know, or my body would turn back on.
Yeah.
She's talking crazy.
I know, it's so strange. It literally happened to her, and then she was on the show acting like, you guys will see what really and now we're seeing.
And she said, I will be vindicated.
Yes,
You're right.
she did say that. And it's crazy to me that it says that she might have a lot of inner work to do. She might have to jump into be a friend of Bill, because she has no humility over the situation at all.
Man.
And I don't know if that's just was for the show, because she does do, in her interview packages, she is I feel like she puts it on. By the way, it came out in the front seat of the cop car when she said, they call me Le Grand Dame. Oh, that's something Andy Cohen gave me. And she kind of shunned it off. I would never, that's not me. The name was given to me, right?
They call me Le Grand Dame.
But the fact that when she was that messed up, that she thought of that, right?
Yes.
That she, that, your inner...
The cop was I don't know who the fuck you are, lady.
Yeah. Anyway, I really hope that, she's got no choice to learn a lesson from it. But
she has to learn a lesson.
Very glad that no one got hurt.
We're very glad that nobody got hurt. We have to emphasize again the excellence of this season and all seasons of Married to Medicine.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, it's been a 2-part trip to where they go? Panama?
Yeah.
Panama? Yeah, they were in Panama. The ladies of Married to Medicine are in Panama. And there was a blowout with Dr. Heavenly and...
Contessa.
Now, babe, do you think Dr. Heavenly, by saying, I think she said, fuck your mom?
Yeah, and her mom had passed.
And she gave her a couple... She was like, my mom that died in 2012, my mom? And she said, yeah. And she went off again.
Yes.
And then Contessa was like, they were arguing.
Contessa said that you got a husband. At least I don't have a husband that might have some biracial baby coming.
It was a bad
insinuating
fight.
that Dr. Heavenly's peaceful, sweet doctor husband's cheating with some McInnes or something. She said the last name.
Did she say a last name?
She said a last name.
Right.
As if the rumor was pretty solid. She gave a name.
And it was a bad fight. And Dr. Jackie was very upset. She was crying about it. And Contessa, who's done bodybuilding contests.
Yes, I wouldn't want to mess with her.
And she came after. She came.
She was ready to go. She was ready to go.
Backing up.
She said security. Yeah, I don't like when these ladies
I don't either, but
get to this point. When she said security, I was like, well, damn, bitch, you started it.
And the other women were like, yeah, this is, because you're like, you can't say that shit about
her mom.
Yeah. But when she
it's
said
like your mama jokes. Like, come on now. Like, Dr. Heavenly, she's a trip because she gets on her thing and she stays with it. She does not want to change her point of view.
She's got a mouth.
She's about it. Her mouth is about it. And I love the show always goes back and shows like her live Instagram lives that she does.
Yes.
She talks mad crap about everybody on those lives. And they have it for days. Like they can always when in doubt, they can just cut to Dr. Heavenly talking shit about someone.
Oh, they have it on they're tracking every single thing all of these women are doing. Like, you're not going to do a live and then it's just going to disappear.
Right.
Rest assured, if you're on one of those shows, you better stand by what you've said. You might have forgotten about it. It might be a 45-second something or other while you're chilling and you're just pissed off. They are going to have it and they're going to pull it and they're going to post it. And they might not even tell you they have it to pull it and post it.
It's true. And when you're filming that many hours, you could forget, and what you've said on Instagram or on TV, it could become one big cluster.
But that shit was funny when she was like security because she was scared.
Yeah, and I don't
like the fights. I want to say
Contessa, I think it's Dr. Contessa, and she's come back. She was off a season, And because I'm a huge fan of hers. I love her, okay? And we saw her again at BravoCon, remember? When she got out of the car and the golf cart. So they drive everyone around in a golf cart. And she was like, do you guys watch our show? And I was like, oh, yes, we do. That was really cool. She even said something like, she kind of inferred, like, why'd I come back on the show? Like, you ladies are just impossible.
Well, Heavenly, man.
Heavenly
Dr. Heavenly
is impossible.
She's one of the biggest shit talkers in all of Bravo
I'm surprised
history.
any of them talk to her.
Yeah, she doubles down.
She's got a mouth, and it's intense.
She triples down, and she doesn't back off. But it is made for great TV. And this season is just
all of them.
Listen,
Quad.
Some people have never seen
Sweet Tea.
They're good.
I mean, so great.
And they had a Beyonce impersonator.
Oh my goodness!
Was it a woman? We don't know what exactly that.
Oh wow, I don't know, babe. I would say that maybe, this
Michelle.
Michelle. This is a fancy, like she does legit Beyonce.
She wins Beyonce contest.
Yeah.
And she came on for a Beyonce photo shoot.
I don't want to say that she could be on Drag Race. I don't know.
We don't know, but she was great. Anyway, Married to Medicine has been a great show, and it's truly still is somehow a sleeper. I don't know how it hasn't crossed.
The ratings for that show aren't great.
They need to keep
and
that
they're
show.
On
can
year
never.
10.
That show can never go off the air. That show should never ever go off the air. Another person who is in trouble with the law, Peter Thomas, who was famous for his run on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Peter Thomas, who was married to Cynthia, is going to jail for 18 months for some sort of money stuff.
Wasn't he in jail before?
That I'm not sure of.
I mean,
I'm not sure of.
I wouldn't doubt it, is what I'm saying,
Yes. Peter's going to jail. He got 18 months. I think it's some kind of fraud or something.
Yeah.
We love Peter.
We have a picture with Peter.
Yes. Yeah. We met Peter and we were excited to meet Peter.
Yeah. Wow, that's too bad.
Yeah. So
Cynthia's just been dodging the bullets. I mean, he was no bueno to me.
Yes, Cynthia.
For her. 50, aka 50 Cent.
Yeah, I think she's 53 cent now, maybe 54 cent now.
Okay.
But I wanted to share that with you, that Peter Thomas is going to jail. And then, of course, on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, we must give a strong shout out to Dorit for standing in the pocket of diversity. We must give a shout out to Kyle Richards, who has been scrutinized, questioned for years on that show, that she doesn't do enough, she does too little, this, that, and the third. But Dorit
Team Dorit. Straight up. Team Dorit. I don't like what's happening. The one thing I will say is that the after show sometimes is better than the show.
Why is that?
The after party is better than the party because you're getting these ladies firsthand. The pairing seems to be who they're talking with.
Yes.
Seems to be strategic and very interesting. And you're getting a look behind the curtain straight up. And it's fascinating. So I may be having one opinion when I watch the show, and then they kind of add context and nuance to the things. And I'm like, oh, I'm with her. This whole thing, and I think it was the first 3 episodes, where Dorit shares part of a text from Kyle says it's on the after show, she said it's like the worst thing.
Text from who?
I'm sorry. From Kyle.
Yes.
Dorit shares it.
Yes.
It's not a big deal.
No. It wasn't anything horrible.
Kyle says on the after show that she's never seen anything like it on the show. No, this bad.
Not even close.
No.
She's going through a divorce.
They're both in vulnerable positions, and I think they're taking it out on each other.
Yes.
And it would be really difficult to be have these great lives with this big, rich, wealthy lives with this long-standing love, and then it all crashes, and then those two dudes traipse around the world together and are still friends, and then you and your friend
have a falling out because you're both overly sensitive or don't feel like the other one's saying the right thing or holding on to something when somebody wasn't that loyal. It's just a big mess. But I really love that Dorit is like, you used up all your chances. Sorry, with Kyle. She's like, fuck anybody.
Yes.
The only one who needs, the one who she's going to have to really tighten up her belt for is Garcelle. Because I want to say this.
I agree.
They've been going after Dorit. This is a historic thing with the Real Housewives. When the women or the producers or the women and the producers sense that you're not sharing it all, they want to go after you until you break.
Yeah. You got to go over the ledge, not at the edge, over it.
And then you got to say, this is why I've been acting so crazy. Like they did with Bronwyn on Salt Lake City. They were fucking attacking
It's almost like a
her.
hazing thing that happens, right?
Yes. And then she's got to go, well, he cheated on me.
Right.
And you got to share something worse than, and I don't know if they know this or they don't know this, or it's a tactic,
could
or
be
it's jealousy, or it's just cattiness, or it's the nature of the show or the nature of the women. But they will push you until you tell something that you probably didn't want to tell. She didn't want to tell.
Oh, on Salt Lake, it happened to Bronwyn.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, okay.
And she had to share that, what's his name, Kyle, Keith? Tim?
Who cares? That guy's a dick. Like, that
Professor.
Professor Dick.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
But
No,
she
he's
had to share that
a
he
hedge
cheated.
fund guy. Now that whole relationship makes sense. Like, I was onto something because I think that poor lady having to deal with his funky ass, like he is funky. Like he's funky and you don't have enough money. I don't give a like, no, thank you. You're rude, you're mean. And to her on television. Like, that's wild.
And he doesn't like cameras apparently, but he's comfortable enough. Like, I mean, at least do it at home. If you don't like her behavior, like,
like
those aren't little cameras. They're not spy cameras.
They're everywhere, by the way. There's more than one.
And they're big. And they're on people's shoulders and they're rigged up and there's
they're
lights.
right near you. It's crazy. So you signed up for something with her, obviously. And you better, if you can't behave in front of cameras and you don't like cameras, imagine what he's like at home.
Fuck. But they will break you. And
she had to break,
Oh my
it's
God.
good for her. It's going to be good for her on TV. By the way, she's a ready-made housewife. I'm a huge fan.
She came in fully baked.
Fully ready and baked, and she's a true star. Some people can do that. Like Sutton came in a housewife. She just came in a housewife.
Yes.
There's just some people that come in. Other people that I'm like,
Erica Jane came in a housewife.
She came in a housewife, but again, she got hazed too. She had to break down. Right? They got her good.
I mean, that's one of the worst hazings ever. And the only person who I would say probably never has been hazed or pushed or questioned to share, and we know her in real life, but as a housewife, Garcelle has gotten away with a lot. Yeah. Garcelle, who we love, we know, has gotten away with a lot, never really had to go
unscathed.
We don't know who you're dating, not you're dating. We don't know why you're married, why you're not married.
We're like, we want to see you cry.
And she I mean, the thing,
terrible.
The accusation that she made about Dorit's robbery in the last episode.
Oh my gosh.
She all but said that the shit was staged, that it was a setup.
I think she was insinuating that, she said Dorit may not know that it is, meaning it was insinuating that PK did it.
Yo, them is fighting words.
Those are suing words. What are you talking about? Like, her kids are at home. Like, you think PK sent some dudes over there to rob them when the kids are home? Like, that's
for
insane.
An insurance scam? Like,
for insurance or to get money because they're having money problem, or he knows he's getting divorced and he needs some extra money. It's taking her jewelry.
That's one of the lower
That's the
things.
lowest thing I've ever heard. Now, that's nuts to accuse people of that.
That's crazy.
But you got to come with some kind of receipt somewhere, or a piece of a receipt, or an idea of a receipt to say something like that. That's insane to me.
100%. 100%. And like I said,
I asked you when it came out, I'm like, do you think Dorit's watching this? This is insane.
Yeah. Well,
has she seen it?
Yes, babe. They from what I know, everybody gets all the episodes beforehand. And everybody watches them. They have to know.
I would have a hard time looking at someone after that if they did that to me.
For
I'd be
sure.
pissed. She'd be confronted like crazy.
If that hasn't been dealt with on the rest of the season, it's definitely going to be dealt with at the reunion, because that's some foul.
That's way out there. Like I said, Garcelle must have some kind of something to have said that. That's not a hunch. You don't, even if it's a hunch, you don't say that. That's insane.
She insinuated that PK set up the robbery.
The two of them. See, so it couldn't just be, she's like, Dorit may not have known about it, but.
Who knew about it? And how do you know about it, Garcelle?
Right. Well, where are you getting this from? By the way, you have to be sinister. Okay. One, PK would have to be sinister. And then they would have to be wild to do that shit on TV. Okay. Like Teresa Giudice and Joe. Giudice. They were in trouble.
Get it right, babe. Teresa Giudice, please.
But in Italian, is it Giudice?
It may be Giudice. Yeah, right. You're right.
So, like, he was doing shady stuff, Joe. Like, but on being on TV, but it wasn't on. He wasn't doing the shady stuff on TV. He was just on TV while other shady stuff was occurring in his life. But that would mean that Dorit and PK were real shady to stage a robbery for a TV show.
Come on,
no, it's crazy, impossible.
I hope that plays itself out on the season. If not, it must play itself out on the reunion. And Dorit, if you're listening, and we know you probably are, yo. You need to take the gloves off for that. You need to take the gloves off for that, because that is a crazy accusation. But like I said, these women, they don't stop until they need you crying. They need snot coming out of your nose, mascara running. How they've done to all of them. Until that moment happens, they've never had enough.
No.
And like you said, they've all went through it. I just want to say that the one person who hasn't went through it again is the great Garcelle Bouvet. The other thing that I didn't know if you know about, babe, is that Tom Sandoval of Scandoval, formerly reality star of Vanderpump Rules, which we're going to have to start saying.
Oh, yeah, R.I.P.
He's former star of Vanderpump Rules.
I know, it's crazy to say.
No longer a star of Vanderpump Rules.
I hear you. I'm dealing with it.
Tom Sandoval, formerly of Vanderpump Rules, most famous for Scandoval. His court case with his ex, Ariana Madix, he has gotten rid of his lawyer. We don't know why. He's in court.
Because of A.K.A. Bambi-eyed.
Is it the Bambi-eyed bit?
It's that case, right?
It's that case. Oh, no, I don't think it's that case. Or is it the Ariana Madix case?
Well, she's in it. She's what's her name is suing. Rachel Raquel is suing both of them.
Right. Well, as of now, and we don't know if this is true or not, but Tom Sandoval might be representing himself in that case on some My Cousin Vinny shit.
Okay, well, he's just dumber than I thought he was.
I want to say this, though.
What?
If somehow, some way, Tom Sandoval, who has problems completing a full sentence at times, pulls off a Hail Mary and represents himself in court and wins, you got to Derek Jeter him. You got to tip the fucking cap.
I will if that's the case. But also, it's not being filmed, so what do we care?
Right.
Can you imagine watching Tom defending himself in court? If we could see that, unreal.
It would be unfucking believable. It would be unfucking believable. And I don't know if that's a rumor.
That would be awesome.
That shit would be crazy.
Yeah.
That shit would be crazy if he did it. But I just want to say, if you are planning to represent yourself in court, Tom, I'm rooting for you.
Okay. Well, you know what? If you're bold enough to do that and dumb enough, I'm rooting for him too.
There's no way that could possibly be true.
Yeah, where did you get this information?
It's all over the internet. I don't know if people just make shit up, but it's like, it wasn't just one blogger. It was like multiple bloggers. So I don't know if one thing leads to another thing, but that's the rumor, is that Tom Sandoval, ESQ, he's a fucking lawyer now. Tom Sandoval. Anyway, it's Rapaport's reality. Make sure you tell a friend who tell a friend. You don't have to wish us happy anniversary. It's fine. You don't have to send any gifts, flowers, or chocolates. You certainly don't need to send any chocolates. We are stuffed.
Oh, no, I can't do it.
I mean, to the fucking gills.
Yeah.
Stuffed to the gills. But make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend about Rapaport's reality. Subscribe, rate, and review. And absolutely follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's reality. And babe, it's 8 years of marriage, 15 years together. Arguably the single greatest decision of my life, if not the greatest decision of my life. And you look beautiful right now while I'm saying this, looking you in the face. Your eyes are sparkling. Your skin is fantastic. Your hair is curly.
And thank you, babe.
All I could say is I love you.
Same. I love you too so much.
All right, we're out.